Hey everyone, Freddie Smith here. Welcome to our YouTube channel. We've got a great video for you today. It's kind of bittersweet, but I want to hop into the big news of Kristian Alfonso leaving Days of Our Lives. But before I do, I want to remind everyone to please subscribe to the channel. I think the subscribe button's right around here, right below. This way you can be notified when we put up a new video. And if you're here for Days of Our Lives, we have interviewed probably 24 of your favorite Days of Our Lives stars over the past couple years right here on our YouTube channel. So you can do a little friendly stalking. And we also keep you up to date with everything that's going on, as well as fun podcasts every single week. The Freddie and Alyssa show, where my fiance Alyssa and I go over a lot of different topics that are entertainment, inspiration, education, and we do a lot of fun interviews as well. So you can check out our entire channel. But I want to thank you for stopping by, and I want to hop into this news. So I was in my bedroom today and just, scrolling through Instagram, as many of us do, and I saw this post that Kristian Alfonso wrote, and I didn't know at first what it was going to be about. And I want to read it to you so that we can use her words, and then I'll give you my thoughts on it, and I just want to share a couple stories with you as well. Let me see if I can pull it up here. So Kristian Alfonso wrote, "Days of Our Lives has been a vital part of both my personal and professional journey. I am forever grateful to NBC and the late Betty Corday, who took a chance on me many years ago and changed my life. I have built some lifelong friendships with my extraordinary, talented castmates. Days has one of the hardest working crews in all of television, many of whom have become part of my extended family. I feel blessed and honored to have been invited into people's homes for over 3 decades. However, it is now time for me to write my next chapter. I will not be returning to Days when it resumes production in September. I've already filmed my last episode several months ago. Finally, to the incredible loyal fans of Days, many of you have been with me on this journey from the beginning. I cannot thank you enough for your generosity, love, and support. I could not have done this without you. Lots of love, Kristian." Well, it's interesting because I personally, that's one thing with Days of Our Lives throughout the years. Everything is, the information is always kept very tight when it comes to storylines. Even for us as actors, anytime we had a storyline, we wouldn't even know. I remember when the time hop happened, or the time jump, I was filming the first scenes, and I remember being upset about Will and talking to my dad about Will, but I never got the scripts knowing what had happened. And I even asked, and they kept everything a secret. So I remember even the first couple weeks, if I remember this correctly, I didn't even know what Will had done until I was already filming some of my episodes. And I think they do this to keep the storyline under wraps so nothing's leaked. And even because you have 35 series regulars, there are so many people that are in and out of set. So they even closed down a lot of the set tours. Back in the day, it was easy to get people on set. But as the years grew from 11, when I was on 2011, till 2020, it was much harder to get people on set because they just wanted to protect all the storylines, which I totally get and I respect. So even with Kristian, I don't know how, she obviously knew she filmed her last episode, but I didn't know. I don't know who else knew. They probably kept everything a secret, but she just now on July 6th have officially announced that she has filmed her last episode, which I can only assume is going to air sometime in October. Because we took the break because of everything going on in the world, I think the end of, or middle of March. Days took a break. And for many of you who know Wilson, our last episode we filmed around mid-February. But I did stay in touch with a lot of my Days castmates, and they let me know that they ended around mid-March and they haven't gone back to work. But now there's news that they are going to start up, if everything goes accordingly, on September 1st. So Kristian Alfonso will not be returning, and that's going to be so sad, I know, for the fans, but also for her to mention she's been there for over 3 decades and she's moving on to a next chapter. I just wish her the absolute best. And I shared this, a comment to her, but I want to share it with you here on YouTube and on Facebook. Kristian, the thing that I loved most about her is she was one of those people, and there are many men and women who've worked on Days of Our Lives, the cast and the crew, the producers, just everyone who've been there for a very long time. They have created and pushed this show forward, and they led by example. So people like Kristian were people that I would go to work and I would watch how they are in the makeup room, how they are on set, everything about how they work. And she was so professional, so talented. Her work ethic was amazing. Her and I used to go to the same gym years ago, and then I ended up moving, so I stopped going to that gym. But when she was on the treadmill, she'd be going over her lines at the gym. So I remember I always used to say hello to her, and she was working hard. So she always worked extremely hard. She was always prepared. And the thing I loved most about Kristian is even though we were always so busy, I'm talking, it is crazy on set. And it got even crazier as the years went on because our timing became shorter and shorter. No matter what she was doing, no matter what her day consisted of, anytime she would see me, she would stop what she's doing. She'd give me this big smile, a big hug, and she would ask how I'm doing. Not just how most people are polite, and I do the same thing. Oh, hey, how you doing? Just a polite hello, how you doing? She actually meant it. Like, hey, how are you? How are you and Alyssa? Everything's good? Things are good? Are you still in Pasadena? Like, she would always ask me questions and care. And a lot of people do that, but just someone at her status of the show and just being the one of the main leads of the show, being Days of Our Lives and having so much responsibility, and to always take that second, no matter what was going on, to say hello to me and give me a hug, just always meant the world and just showed her character. So she'll forever be someone that I look up to, and I just wish her the absolute best. So I just wanted to make a quick video to let you all know, and I know we're going to miss her. And, same thing with Wilson. The door's always open in Salem, so who knows? Everything in life is really up in the air right now, but as of now, this is the information, and we appreciate her work, and we love her very much. And I will keep you all up to date with any more news that I hear. So I want to thank you for stopping by. Again, please subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me, and I'll continue to put out awesome content for you to enjoy. So enjoy your day, and I'll talk to you soon.